And number 5 is Superman 2.
Superman 2. The adventure continues with the 3 villains from Krypton. Each one with the same powers as Superman. Each one dedicated to violence against mankind.
Think of it. 3 supervillains. Or 4 if you count him twice.
The adventure continues in Paris with Lois Lane.
I believe this is your floor.
And the romance continues. The adventure continues in Washington.
Now, this sequel to the popular superhero movie, it features a trio of powerful aliens from the extinct planet of Krypton, led by Terrence Stamp and General Zod. They come to Earth, they have the superhuman powers, and they pretty much take over the world while Superman is undergoing this identity crisis. There are great performance here, great special effects for that time, and Terrence Stamp delivers a really campy, really fun performance, and it's one of the most uttered dialogues in a comic in geek fandom in near or before Zod. And number 4, we have Dark City. Now, this film is a really dark sci-fi noir that stars Rufus Sewell as an amnesiac who must contend with these alien beings who, at the stroke of midnight, steal the memories of human beings. And pretty much just to figure out how we click, or in short, they want to find what is the human soul. It is a highly imaginative movie and visually grand, directed by Alex Proyas, who has The Crow to his list of credits, and also last year's Really Shocking Knowing, which starred Nicolas Cage. But this film, Dark City, is probably his best film he's put together, and is also a highly influential film. You can really see how Dark City influenced the likes of The Matrix and Inception, and for fans of Inception out there, I highly recommend you watch this movie. Okay, and number 3 is The Day the Earth Stood Still, the 1951 classic, not the 2008 remake that starred Keanu Reeves.
We give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea. A large object traveling at supersonic speed is headed over the North Atlantic toward the east coast of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Pearson. We bring you this special radio-television broadcast in order to give you the very latest information on an amazing phenomenon: the arrival of a spaceship in Washington. The Army has taken every precaution to meet any emergency which may develop. Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen, I think something is happening.
Michael Rainey stars as almost as a prophetic alien who comes to Earth and warns the human race that if they continue in their destructive ways, other extraterrestrial beings might look at them with unfavorable light, and so they must change. We must change the way we live our lives on Earth. It is a great movie. Yes, it was released in 1951. Yes, it's in black and white, but it's still probably one of the best sci-fi films out there, and easily beats films that other alien invasion films that have been released in the last 10 years. Especially the likes of Skyline and such. We don't even stand up to what director Robert Wise has done with The Day the Earth Stood Still. Number 2 is Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
They come from a dying world. They drift through the universe, pushed on by the solar winds. They adapt, and they survive. The function of all life is survival. Sleep, sleep, sleep. From deep space, sleep. The seed is planted. Sleep, sleep. Terror grows.
Like the others.
Elizabeth, wake up! Get you when you
It's
sleep.
an 1979 remake. It is a remake of a 1956 original, but the reason I chose the remake over the original is because I really liked what director Philip Kaufman done here. He took the alien invasion concept and I really mixed it with that late 1970s paranoia, which worked so well in so many films of that era. The film stars Donald Sutherland, Jeff Goldblum, Brooke Adams, Leonard Nimoy, Captain Spock, Spock himself makes an appearance as in a nice piece of stunt casting. And this is a film that features a gut-wrenching conclusion that still gives me goosebumps even thinking about it today. Highly recommend checking it out. And number 1 on my list of top 10 alien invasion movies is The Thing.
12 men have just discovered something. For 100,000 years, it was buried in the snow and ice. Now it has found a place to live. Inside. Where no one can see it, or hear it, or feel it.
I know I'm human. Some of you are still human. This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. Nobody left to kill it. And then it's won.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? He can be one of those things!
Quite possibly John Carpenter's best film. The Thing features an shape-shifting creature that stands tall amongst the pedigree of alien infiltrators. Without conscious or reason, this is a shape-shifting being that literally rips through the inhabitants of this Antarctic military base, and it's up to Carpenter's old cohort Kurt Russell to bring him down. There are some great scenes here, great thrilling scenes. There's some really groundbreaking special effects that you guys have to see to believe, and really stands up to the CGI. It actually is even better than the CGI that we see out there today. I really do think that more films should go back to the type of special effects seen in the like of The Thing. It still stands up well to in today's time, and I know there's a remake of this remake that's been pushed back, but I really can't see how anyone can really top what this film has done in their mix of great special effects, great thrills, and great horror. So that was my top 10 alien invasion movies. I hope you enjoyed the list. I know I enjoyed making it. For more top 10 lists, for more reviews, news, commentary, interviews, trailers, etc., please head over to mattsmoviereviews.net. Thanks.